Okay, I know that when people say things like, man, I had this dream last night, we all start to like cringe and like, oh my God, they're going to tell us. And then they usually proceed to tell us about a fucking dream, which is never interesting. I'm one of those people too. Hold on. Oh, Bertie, stop it. I'm trying to tell a dream. All right. You'll understand why. There you are in just a second. Trying to make this cinematic. I keep looking that way. Hi. How are you? Good seeing you. The dream started in this bunker, and it was like, you could tell it was like a basement of a school or something, because it was all made of brick. It had all of these rooms that people lived in. And, you know, they were like dorms, and there were a bunch of people living in each room, and there was light coming out of it. You just see the people living in them, and I could feel the fear, because tonight, and I was terrified, and because I knew it. Tonight was the night the world ended. The bombs were going to drop. It was a big nuclear finish for us all. In one of those rooms, I thought my ex-lover, who I was madly in love with, Nina Holly, was in one of them. And I was yelling, I was like down the hallway a bit, and I was like, Nina, we don't have a lot of time, please come out and be with me. And she didn't come out, which let me know she wasn't in there. I hope. Anywho, there's some babble going on, and I'm brokenhearted, and I can feel this fear, heartbreak. It's a mess. Anywho, my arm's getting tired. I end up on a freeway, and it's empty, and I keep watching the skies, because it seems like I didn't quite know where they were going to drop or exactly when. So, it's just one of those overlapping freeways or highways with all the overlapping bridges, like something, you know, like that big finale in Die Hard 4. Oh, I mentioned that fucking movie. But don't get me wrong, I love the first 3 Die Hards. Irrelevance. I stopped at a toll booth, and I just remember the guy in the toll booth is alone, and it's empty, it's desolate, because we're down to less than an hour. He gives me a clock, and it has like 45 minutes on it. So, you know, that's that. I end up going to my methadone clinic. It's a little misshapen, dream misshapen. You know how dreams can be like, you walk into your house and it's suddenly, you know, like the Golden Girls kitchen, but with your bedroom over here and Pee-wee's Playhouse over there or something, you know, weird. Misshapen. Because at night, your dreams are made of the gunge that's left over in your head and your subconscious. There's a wild, crazy Louise Buñuel type filmmaker who gets a hold of that gunge. Or maybe, and sometimes Ed Wood. Anywho, hold on. I end up at the methadone clinic. There's a bunch of people in there, and people keep coming in, and I know them all. I remember them all from real life. They're real people that come down there. One guy I know, his name's Cody. He says, "Did you get your final dose, Tori?" And I'm like, no, I didn't. He's like, I don't know if anybody has any left, but, you know, call the nurse. And I'm trying to call a nurse, and I see other people come in. I keep asking everybody, do you know where the bombs are going to land? Do you know where it's going to drop? Everybody's got different ideas. Over there, over there, over there. There's a window you can see out in the city skyline. I'm sure you can see what's coming here. Anywho, I'm brokenhearted. I'm in the methadone clinic. And by the way, it was 45 minutes on that guy's clock at the toll booth. We're at the methadone clinic now. There ain't much time left. I'm brokenhearted because the love of my life isn't there. And there's moments left, but nobody quite knows where it's going to land. Who knows? I'm thinking to myself, maybe we're far enough away, we'll survive. When all of a sudden, everybody's talking, out that window in the skyline, there's a flash of light. And a few seconds later, because we all go quiet, it dropped. And then there was a boom, a big violent shock wave that hit the building, and crumbling drywall falling everywhere. I remember the violence of that shock wave. It hurt. It really hurt. Like I could feel the whiplash, and I started to panic right after that shock wave. And I'm getting ready to just take off running, like out the door, And I remember there's this man, this African-American man, and there it says, "Girl, don't try to run. There's no point. Just stay here." And everybody holds hands, and you can hear fear, and people sobbing, and I start crying. Because, seconds, it's coming, boom, boom, it's dropped, so here comes the wave, the death, the bomb, the destruction. We're mere seconds. I turn to the person next to me, and I don't know who it was. And I just start crying and saying, "Oh my God, I love you, please hold me, please." And then suddenly it goes black. And I wake up, and I'm just panicked, and I lean over the side of my bed, and I'm talking. I'm like, "Oh my God, whose brain does this?" I've always wanted to be a filmmaker, but why am I torturing myself? And why is my subconscious torturing itself? And it just fucked with me. And I'll give it this, at least in my dream, the dream people were acknowledging the fact that I was a transgender woman. The guy called me girl. Anyway, yeah, I died. And I've never had a more realistic dream in my entire life. So, yeah, wherever you are, that's that. I'll see you next time.